Okay. So welcome also to all of you who are joining us now and listening to the recording. We are here to get to meet the She-Ede team, clarify some questions and exchange. And Cornelia is our tech host for tonight. And if something is going wrong, you can just write to her, or if you drop out of the link, it's no problem. You can just click the same link again and join us. Yeah. And to start, we will introduce ourselves. All of us were part of the team. Most you can recognize by the very fancy background that we have. It didn't work out technically for also, there are also some team members who are not so visible yet, but you will get to, you will meet them in a little bit. So this will be the first bit that you hear a bit from us. And then we go out into breakout rooms, so smaller groups where we can share and also hear from you. And after that, when we come back together, there's a Q&A, so space for all of your questions, concerns, whatever that you still want to ask about the She-Ede. So this is the structure for tonight. Okay, great. Can you all hear me well if I speak like this? Maybe you can just give a sign, something like a, my thumb is not appearing, there it is. Okay, great, nice. Then I would love to pass it first to Sabina, the main initiator of this She-Ede, to introduce herself.
So hello everyone, ciao a tutti. I am Sabina Santovetti, I'm Italian. I live in Rome and I'm an architect, a designer, and I've been working as an ecologist for quite a long time. I'm also part of Extinction Rebellion, so I'm an activist in Extinction Rebellion. And I'm very, very honored and pleased to see all of you, to see my good friends from the She-Ede team, but also all of you that are interested in going through this journey with us. So I would have loved to sort of hold hands with you, but we're all online. But I hope to meet you in Magliano Sabina, where we're going to be staying, where our She-Ede is going to be happening. I'm also the architect of that hostel. So I've designed it many years ago as a self-sufficient building. So you're going to be living in a self-sufficient building with an Italian community. So we're going to be connected to all of these beautiful people. And I'm really so happy for this beginning of a new journey with women. And why do I believe so much in women? It's because I'm a woman myself. And throughout my 64 years of life, I went through a lot of, difficulties also to be a woman. And so this is really a moment for us to just take some time, not because we want to dismiss the rest of the world, our children, our men, our friends, but to be together and just have this intimate moment of caring for each other, being together, and maybe creating a difference. Because if we are united, we are very strong. And this is really with my heart, I believe it. And I believe we need to just step out as women, but together, not just one. So together, I will like to just welcome you all. And I pass it to Cornelia.
Thank you, Sabina. Yeah, it's really nice to see you. And I'm really looking forward to this time together. I'm a trauma therapist, embodiment coach. I work with medicine. And my passion is really to bring women together in a circle in order to change how we relate to each other, how we work with each other, how we can share our wisdom with each other, and to empower us, to find the beauty within us, So we shine and bring beauty to the world. So I'm really looking forward to this course. And I pass it on to Annabelle.
Yes, so my name is Annabelle. I'm originally from Germany, but I live in Switzerland since quite some time. And yeah, what really excites me about the She-Ede is the creativity and inspiration that I experience when people come together who dream of and really want to stand up for another world. I work a lot in non-formal education and somehow initiating young people to really shape their life and also make their livelihood according to their own values. And for me, it's a lot about building inner capacity to be able to meaningfully respond to the challenges that we have in the world, and to allow all of ourselves the time and space to find out what this means for us very personally and finding our own authentic way in it. So for me, this journey of the She-Ede is also a lot about getting to know ourselves and finding out in what way and for what we want to become active. And as a very personal curiosity, I'm also just wondering, how is it like to spend 5 weeks with women? I have made very meaningful experiences of spending an evening or maybe also a week only with women, but 5 weeks to me feels so mysterious in a very positive way. I'm just really curious to explore the potential of what we can learn from each other and how we can transform also patterns that we know from female competition and things like this. This is what comes when I speak now about the She-Ede, and probably the answer would be different in any moment. Wow, and there are more people joining us, so welcome again. We're just introducing ourselves as a team, and later there's more space for questions and also to hear from you. Just that you know where we are. Yes, and with this I pass it to Yashana.
Thank you, Annabelle. Along with Sonia Vera, she and I have just finished our 8th EDE with mixed people involved. And Sabina was in one of our EDEs with her spark and her passion to do one with all women. And at first I thought this was an interesting idea. And the more that her passion for empowering women to change the world was coming forth, the more I got the spark from Sabina. Because I too believe that when women get empowered, that the world will change. And this is a vital next step if we're going to survive in the planet at this moment, to have the values that women present in the world of caring, like economies of care and values of care, and how we can care for each other and the planet. And thank you, Annabelle. Just thinking about 5 weeks with women and what that could be and what is possible, it brought tingles up my spine, because even though I'm totally dedicated to doing this, I haven't had the time to just sit there and think, wow, what's it going to be like when we all get together? What is possible when we release the passions that an empowered woman could be, first with ourselves and then take that out to the world? So I'm super excited for this. And I will pass. Oh, I'm just Shauna right now in Switzerland. And I'll pass it to my partner, Sonia Vera, who's in another building here at the same place. You're muted.
No, okay. Yeah, I'm grateful to see you all and the team, and I'm like, wow, it's starting. It's like getting goosebumps. I got a request some 2 years ago from a woman to do something like a female EDE, and I didn't know how to. And so I was really grateful that our dear Sabina last year appeared and took it over, kind of. So yeah, I'm a co-founder here of Schloss Clarisek community. We exist since 2003, and I learned a lot in this journey, and also that women are the ones mostly to build community, and I believe in communities really so strongly, also for our children and for the human being to get into a more healthy environment again, to grow up also as adults. And yeah, therefore I really want to empower women to do their work and to embody what they are looking for and create in that communities. And I'm so grateful Elizabeth, Jashan, and me did it the first 4 years of the EDE, or 6, I don't remember even. Also, we're the women to create the EDE here in Clarisek, and now it's going on with the female EDE, with the She-Ede, and I'm really passionate about us women getting into our power and doing what it needs to be done, that the world gets to be a better place for human beings. Yeah, and I'm just coming out of the last beautiful EDE here with such a grace that things like that can happen. A feeling of grace and abundance of what we can create as human beings together. So I'm really looking forward for this She-Ede to happen. And I'm so grateful that other beings like Tara and Sophia and are there. I don't know, Patricia, who's the next to take it? I'm not sure.
You can just pass it to someone who didn't speak yet from the team.
Okay, I know better Tara, so I give it to her.
Thank you, Sonia Vera. Yes, but I hope also my internet connection is stable enough.
We cannot hear you very well. Maybe you can turn off your video and then we can hear your voice, Tara.
Can you? Yeah, I will turn it off. Okay, how's it now?
It's great. Now we can hear you well. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm Tara, and I participated in the EDE last year 3 years ago. And last year I was assisting in the EDE where Sabina was also a participant and Cornelia. And when I got asked in the summer to join this program of the She-Ede, I was very excited. I've been working with women empowerment mostly through movement and martial arts. I teach self-defense and resilience workshops, and also like internal martial arts like Qigong and Tai Chi. Yeah, so basically I approach empowerment and coming together and getting active all from a movement and martial arts perspective. And I'm really excited to look more and more how we can build communities and how we can be in this world and be also with this world and everything that's in it from a place of calmness and resilience that we find in ourselves. And for me, movement and martial arts have helped me a lot in this. Yeah, so for me, it feels also like a big adventure, this She-Ede. And I'm very excited to bring my passion into it and also to see what happens when a group of women, come together for this long with everything. So I'm very excited, sometimes also a bit scared. I think it's an amazing mix of tools that we can look at in this course, and just to be together is already feels to me like a radical thing. So yeah, and I'm in Berlin, but I'm from the Netherlands originally. Okay, I will turn my video back on because it feels a bit like I'm not there right now. And I will pass it to Patricia.
Hi, I am Patricia. I'm from Portugal. I'm very curious about what is going to come up about our collaboration and our sharings, because the processes of collaborative and cooperative are very important to me, and the creativity and the expressiveness through art is very it's a way to connect with my feminine energy and with natural cycles and nature, and that's so important to me, because it linked me to my inner fire with my purpose in life. So I work in photography, and I work in design, communication design mainly, and I do love the creative processes that allows the ideas, the concepts, and to become alive and to be solutions for our dreams, for our desires too. So I'm very excited to be here and to join this journey and to see and to what comes from it. So I'm in the tech team with Sophia, and tech and communication team, and I will pass to her so that she can share her journey too.
Thank you, Patricia. So I'm Sofia Martins, I'm from Portugal also. As Patricia said, I'm in the tech and communication team with her, but I am one participant. So I'm doing the She-Ede as a participant. And for me, I'm very enthusiastic with this because I've made GAI Education Design for Sustainability last year. And we passed through all these 4 dimensions, and now I will get to live it in a community. I will put in practice. And also, well, when I was thinking to make EDE, I never thought that would be a She-Ede. So when it appears, it was like, it's perfect because I work with women. I'm really connect with my inner feminine, and I'm working with cycles and moon cycles with a lot of women, and also with their creativity. So for me, it's going to be 5 amazing weeks learning, and of course also working as a tech during the process. Thank you so much for this opportunity for all the team.
Thank you, everyone. Now you got a little impression of who we are and yeah, what connects us to the She-Ede, what we're excited about. And next, we would also love to hear from you. And for this, we will go into breakout rooms. So we'll be in smaller groups where everyone has the chance to share. And yeah, it's really about you introducing yourself a little bit, who you, yeah, what your name is, where you're from, where you live, something like this. And then we would love to hear, and also to hear from the others, how did you find out about the She-Ede, and then what interests you about it, or what motivates you to come and participate. And if you already know that you're that you will participate, what is the best thing that the She-Ede could offer you? These are some inspiring questions for your sharings. I'll also put them in the chat so you don't have to remember everything, but you can also share other things that come up for you when you think about the She-Ede and participating in it. Yes, and Cornelia has prepared some breakout rooms for us. Yes, great, they're ready. Okay, so we have around 20 minutes in the breakout rooms, and you can just share freely, get to know each other, get to know some of us in the team a bit more, and then we come back, and then there's more space for also sharing questions that you might have and receiving some answers hopefully as well. Yeah. So see you in the breakout rooms and then back here afterwards.
I think you need to accept the invitation to go into the breakout rooms.
Yes, but we had said with Annabelle that we were going to just be here for half an hour at the beginning.
Okay.
Be in a breakout room because of going back to the final evening of our EDE.
Okay, so I need to bring people differently. Okay.
Yeah, or maybe I can go at the place of Joshana. I don't know, what is it? Joshana, you can, and also
I can't assign you to a breakout room, funny enough.
me. Oh, because I can go anywhere. Okay, I can go into.
Yeah.
We can enter.
I would like you to go in room 2, please, Sabina.
Room 2. Yeah.
Because
but Joshana has not Joshana. Sonia Vera is there, so she will.
yeah, but there's not a lot happening. Ronja is not in room 3 and Yashana is not room 3. So I think, yeah.
So where am I going? In room 2 or room 3?
I would say room 2.
Okay, going.
And it's fine that I leave?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, hey, hi, Sabina.
Oh, nice to see you. I know that you have a party tonight, so I think you have to go to the party.
Oh, we lost someone. Emma.
What happened?
Oh, who was it? Celia, we lost. Okay.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
she's back. Okay. You know, Sabina, we the assistant team itself has the party, so they cuddle and dance and whatever. And we have our final circle tomorrow, so I can be here.
Okay, because Joshana just left.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, but I mean it's great, you know. I'm here, you know, just to.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for just hearing these beautiful women that are, you know, interested in the She-Ede.
Yeah. So Emma just did a little something. Perhaps you repeat, Sabina can hear you.
So I'm from Salt Spring, British Columbia, but my mom's actually from Italy, so I also speak a bit of Italian. And she told me about the program because she went to one that was in Switzerland in the spring of last year, or maybe the year before, I think. Yeah, so it sounds really cool.
Where are your family come from? From Italy?
From near Pordenone, so like Venezia, yeah, that area.
So, but I hear, right, you come from Canada.
Yeah, because she moved to Canada, so that's where I was born.
Ah, I know Daria for sure. You know,
Oh, really?
She did the EDE here in Klaresek, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, exactly. This Daria. Wow, this is your mom.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Say greetings to her.
Okay. Cool.
Wow, you're living there at this community?
Yeah, Salt Spring. Yeah, it's like a farm. Yeah.
Yeah, she told us about, and I was very impressed to hear all these stories and details and all of that. So you grew up there?
Yeah, well, we lived on Salt Spring, but just on a vineyard first, and then I think she bought the farm or the property that turned into the farm about like 10 years ago now, or maybe even more. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Thank you, Emma. Good
Yeah,
to know you.
me too.
Hi.
And Celia's back. Hi.
Where are you from, Celia? Where are you coming from? Where are you in the world?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, yes. So yes, I'm Celia. I live in Germany. I come from Germany. Now I live in Freiburg. Yes. I'm a little bit shy with my English. I'm not so much practiced. I can good understand, I think, when I hear, but my speaking is a little bit not so big. Yes, a good friend sent me the program, the flyer of She-Ede in the beginning of the year, I think. And yeah, many weeks later, I searched by myself for woman projects, and it was a moment for an inner feeling of where are my way, and I know I want my way. It's with women and woman work, and and I see the website again, and then it was there was some yes. Yeah, and it's also my heart, it's beating from to go the way to a project in English. It's challenging for me, but I really wanted for so long to to meet this challenge and learn. Yes, and really to feel and met women over German with other language, other countries, and build a bigger net.
Net.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And do you have any questions or any concerns or anything that you would like to ask us about the course, about logistics, about anything that is it clear when you go through the website?
Yeah, maybe you can explain or give an picture how can see a day with us. Yeah. You understand?
A day with us, yes. So we will soon, in about a couple of weeks, we will send out the program and more in details. We've been waiting also, but the day is quite an interesting day because we start. You have breakfast around 8:30, and then you have you have a moment circles in which we we gather and we are together. We're going to have every day, we're going to have a session in martial arts or yoga, or Antara is in charge of that. So it's going to be, there's going to be moments of embodiment, this is really part. And then you will go through the, different processes that will go from maybe 10 to 12. Then there is time also to have a break, have lunch. We have a beautiful cook that is going to be doing cooking us vegetarian, but at the same time you're going to be learning how to cook pasta and how to do all the wonderful things that we do as women in our country. And there's going to be also moments also that we are organizing in which you can share also your skills. We want to be sharing also with you. We want to hear about what you can bring us, as women. And then the afternoon is going to be also a lot of activities. We have the calendar of the program of the 4 dimensions of the EDE. So you will have the ecological. So there is also going to be a couple of days in which we're going to be building with the earth, going to the river and building earth and building homes and doing stuff like this in the ecological dimension. So there's a lot of surprises. And we hope that you're going to have one day off, one day, which is Sunday, in which you can relax, even if normally, you end up, doing too many things, because then there is this and then there is that, and we're all excited about. And so this is going to be, we're going to have like the very intense days, it's going to be quite intense, but also we hope that you will also be able to sort of enjoy yourself and also have time for yourself to be in a sort of moment also of empowering, of observation. And one nice thing is that every week we're going to be going one day a week. We're going to be going in nature and spending the whole day together, and using the work to reconnect cycles of and that's going to be, sort of giving us also a different dimension, a different perspective. So it's quite a rich program, and we're all very excited because it's also going to be, there's going to be music, there's going to be singing, there's going to be moments in which we will be really in togetherness, in community building. So this is what we are. And also as facilitatresses of this course, each of us is going to give different skills and different potentialities to all of you. So I don't know if you want to add anything, Sonia Vera, to this. Your skills and your beauties, I mean.
Yeah, I think it's a very holistic program. So it's normally we do not only go into the mental or only go into body, but we always try to weave the days that you have something mentally input, then some embodiment practice, and then you also go more into like design tools and all of that, and also to learn how to communicate. So you with yourself, with others. So you always also then, if conflicts come, you learn how to, this is how you can then start to try to create a community which has conflicts and which goes through it, and which has a possibility to connect even though, and go deeper and get to know each other deeper, so that this capacities of space holding are growing, because this is what we human beings need. We need to grow and to get deeper into ourselves and into the connections with others, so we can build communities. And this is what these courses are mostly about, to be able to create safe spaces to be together and to grow inwards, so you can also go out and change outside stuff. Yeah. yeah, so we also do always have moments of silence where we try to have this possibility to align ourselves, and also all these capacities of reconnection to ourselves and others in different ways. This is most of it, but in a very most female way, which is also us discovering still how this really is, because we are also only on the journey of this is what we want, and we want it this way. And so it's also discovery together to find out what is a She-Ede, because we all do it for the first time and it never happened in the world. So it's like a first adventure going together on this journey to also discover together. Oh, we only have 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Danke. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
See you there.
Welcome back. Didn't expect you to come automatically back.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. Wow, I see a lot of smiling, radiant faces. That's super nice. Also welcome back to the people who are listening to the audio or watching the recording. We just had a beautiful sharing in small rooms, and I would love to hear from you and just harvest a little bit some voices. What did you take out of this conversation? How do you feel right now? Just to get a sense of where we're at as a group. And you can just unmute and speak, or if you are a bit too shy to speak in front of everyone, you can also write into the chat, but it would be lovely to hear some voices. And also be something that touched you, that you heard.
I just want to name that Emma is the daughter of Daria, who was here in the EDE 2 years ago. And I was so nice to get to know you, Emma. That's really beautiful. So Daria built up a community, and there Emma grew up in. So thank you for connecting, Emma. I'm grateful to get to know you.
Yeah, it's really cool that you know her. So.
Anyone else who would like to share something with us?
Well, I can share one issue that we talk in our breakup room, because we began with all the enthusiastic and then we talk about some fears, and we end up talking about the importance of being aware that we're going to a place with 5 weeks with a place with a lot of women, and we going to live as much as we want what we can in a matriarchal society there, but we cannot forget that the patriarchy is still in us. And so being truth with that, and with that fear of what I'm going to see about myself, how can I heal from there? It was really important to listen to the other women with the same fear that we can be as much as we want in the change, but we still have it in us, and will be really important place for healing one more things, or a lot of more things. They are still in us, but sustained by not only for the facilitatresses, but also for all the women that are going to be there and look to me, not to the other, and transform from there. So it was really good to to listen to that and see, okay, it's not only my fear, it's our fear, as always. It's our. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Yeah. Yeah, I feel it, the resonance. It will also be a time where there can be challenges and we can, yeah, look at things that are not so rosy as the background that we have here. Any more fears or aha moments?
Annie? I heard in my breakup group a lot of enthusiasm and willingness, eagerness to create a world of love and caring for each other. A desire for bringing back community. Yeah. And giving gifts and receiving gifts, and yeah, that's what I heard.
Thank you.
I didn't hear any fears. The only fears I heard was maybe not having enough money to bring to the project. Yeah. But otherwise, enthusiasm. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message and work your girls are bringing into the world. That's it for me.
Thank you for, yeah, bringing it together. It's really good for me to hear also what was shared in the other groups. Yeah. Yeah, and that the fear and the enthusiasm and joy can exist at the same time. Yeah, if there's nothing more to be shared for now, we can move to the last part of this evening, which is just a space to answer questions. So if you have any things you're wondering about, concerns, something that is unclear for you, you're very welcome to just raise your hand and then speak out your question. And again, if you feel more comfortable, you can also write your question in the chat and then one of the team members will respond. Yeah. There are only email addresses in the chat so far. I thought maybe there are already so many questions.
Maybe I'll be a brave one and ask away. I've been wondering if we're going to have any free days in between or anything like that, and what the timetable is going to be like in general, if you have any idea about that yet.
I feel called to answer your question. So we're still finalizing and reworking the program, and the idea is to keep Sundays free, and also that there's a lot of space for co-creation, learning from each other, skill sharing, but also just free time. And every Monday we will spend out in nature. So it's not a free day, but it's definitely a very different kind of day, connecting to the nature, and different potentially rituals, time by yourself in silence, sharings. Yeah, quite a movement. Yeah. And Saturdays are mostly there for group and individual reflection and feedback. So the kind of content is mostly from Tuesday to Friday. Yeah. Okay. It looks like it answered your question, Nina. Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. Then I see in the chat, I don't know exactly how to pronounce your name. Tarandip, maybe. The question, will it be cold? Maybe I can pass it to someone who's spending time in this climate zone. Maybe Sabina, you can say something about this.
Well, in May last year, you know, we were all going with bathing suits and jumping in water. So we will be jumping probably in the Tiber. That was last, you know, that we have climate change. I don't know if you're aware of that. So in May in Italy is already, you know, we're already on a warm climate. But, you know, right now we don't know. So we never know what happens with this climate. But in general, end of April, May, you will have a nice weather. So it's going to be really nice. Also, most of our, we're going to try to have sessions also outside. We have a beautiful space outside the hostel where we can have our sessions all together. So we have, you know, a good chance that you will wear just a t-shirt and maybe in the evening a little sweater. And so bring your bathing suits.
Thank you. Yeah, once you signed up, you will also receive an info pack. This is also still in the final touches with a good packing list. So that will hopefully support for those of us who are, yeah, maybe from completely different parts of the world and it's not so clear what to expect in Italy. Yes. Any more questions or things you're wondering about? Yes, Marlene.
Maybe two questions. The first is it sure that it will take place? Do you have, or because I have the impression okay, she says it has to happen. Because I have the impression you still search for women to join, and maybe so should we make some advertisements? And the second is maybe more on private purpose. My plan at the moment is to go there by car, and maybe do a several-day road trip from the south of Germany to there. And I definitely need someone to join me because I cannot do that alone. So how can I organize that to find people?
I already saw a hand from Celia, so there's an interest maybe. So for your first question, yes, there's still open spots, and as this is the first time we're offering the She-Ede, there's no existing network to spread the word. So we're very happy if you tell your friends and people and just that the word can flow into the whole wild world. So you're very welcome to join our campaign in making it known that this is happening. This is the first question. And then the second question, there will be also a ride sharing pad with info pack. So there you can write in what your plans are. And maybe we can also see that there can be a way to connect beforehand as participants. We didn't figure that out yet, but this is a good impulse. Yeah. To get in contact, and, for more than ride sharing on planning road trips. Is there someone else from the team who wants to add to the question, or it's
Yeah, I would like to add that here in the actual just past a week ED, the idea of the She-Ede was named that also some men were really happy to hear about it and to spread the word to the women they know. So also dare to spread it to men, so they perhaps know a lot of women who would like to join.
Yeah, thank you. That's a good impulse.
Did the ride sharing thing also include if you want company for train travel?
Why not? Let's do it like this.
Great. I'm
Yeah.
planning to come. I'm going to come by train.
Great. Yes. Wow, it's becoming so real all of a sudden when you speak about travel plans. I'm like, yeah, it's really happening. You're really coming. It's very beautiful. Oh, yeah, thank you for these questions. It's making the whole project even more alive. Yeah. Anyone else who has a question, something they would like to share?
Actually, I'm not sure if I missed it, or did you answer Marlene's question about whether you're sure that the course is going to happen, or if that depends on a certain number of people joining?
Well, we will do everything we can to make it happen. So, I mean, it's really something that for me, I mean, and I think for everyone is really, you know, something very important. So we are really trying to make it happen. And so, you know, I'm counting that it will happen. Actually, you know, even with Cornelia, we're saying it will happen. So, but you know, you always need a minimum of people. And so we are still, you know, at the beginning of at the end of February, and the course is going to be at the end of April. So there is time, and but still, you know, please share, you know, spread the word, and tell all your friends, boyfriends, girlfriends. You know, we don't have anything against men. It's this She-Ede is not about, you know, creating a division, but it's more about creating, you know, empowerment for us women to then go out in the world and be and make the difference with everyone. So please, you know, so I mean, we're counting on it. So just think that, you know, we're doing it. But whoever is really convinced, you know, that wants to join, please, we have now a bank account, and you can just send us, you know, some, you know, sort of an account, you know, sort of a percentage of for us to know that you're really committed, because that's really also very important to know your commitment. And you have all the rules and everything written in the website, and also on Gaia Education website. And you have Cornelia, who is answering all the questions and everything. She's our woman of, you know, of for asking, you know, joining people in the course. So, but, you know, we want to make it happen. Yes,
We're making it happen. Yeah,
we can do it. Remember Frankenstein Jr.? We can do it. You know, together we can.
and the bank details are coming soon. So I'm going to send them out with the info package.
Yeah, and I'm grateful, Nina, that you re-asked, was the question answered? Because it's true, I didn't answer that, because we haven't actually spoken about it in the team. We didn't say, oh, what would happen if, how many do we actually need? So yeah, I think it's happening. Yeah.
Hey, Cornelia.
Hey, Annie.
We have to talk.
Okay, will do.
Since I'm looking for a community to move to, I'm on this platform called Bring Together. Where
Let's set up a date for the chat.
Yeah. I just want to mention for everyone, because there's all kinds of communities forming all over Europe. And I think She-Ede should place their event there. Because communities forming, people interested in how can it work. So anyways, we talk, darling.
Okay.
Thank you for this impulse. Yes, if you're in networks that could be relevant, feel free to share or also send us an email, because we're reaching out to all of our networks, but of course there might be more that we're not in touch with. Yeah. I saw another wish or request in the chat to share the visa requirements. Thank you for this one. Yeah, we will also look into this and send you the relevant information.
I can answer to that. India has 30 days. In Italy, I mean, if you come from India, you have 30 days of visa without, really requirements. But I can talk to Taran Depp, and I can look at with the Italian, ministry, all the information, so that I can, give it to Cornelia and send it to you.
One last little question for advertisement. Do we have a little email with a kind of a picture, with it's kind of more inviting, as it's more with colors and so, to send to people?
Yes, I can send it to you again. And
sorry. Yeah, okay.
we can also send it. We can send it also to all of you. Sabina wrote before in the chat to send your email addresses. So if you haven't been in touch with us yet via email address, I mean, if you have been in touch or you signed up, we anyways have your email, but if not, it would be lovely to send it either in the chat, if you don't mind that other people see it too, or just to Cornelia or Sabina or me personally. Yeah, and then we can just keep you in the loop and also send an email with a little flyer to pass on to relevant networks or friends that might be interested. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if there are any last questions. Otherwise, we're coming to an end of our time together. Maybe we can just take a deep breath in and out together, see if there's still any unclarities or things that you want to voice. Maybe you can either close your eyes or look into the room around you, whatever feels more comfortable. Or shake a bit, whatever you need in this moment to be here well and tune in with yourself if there's still something that is important for this call. We can inhale together deeply and exhale. Take a moment to feel how you are here right now. A lot of words spoken. No faces, no information. And check if there's still something that you would like to ask or speak out. And in your own time, you can come back to our shared virtual space. Opening your eyes if you had them closed. And then it does almost feel like looking around the circle. I'm kind of checking all your faces to see if there's still something that you would like to say. There's Marlene. Hmm. Okay. We'll check also the chat if there's any last question. Yeah, and I think this is it for today. Maybe we can all unmute ourselves for the end to say
thank you.
Grazie.
I'm looking forward.
Thank you.
See
Thank
you.
you.
Ciao.
See you.
Thank you all.
See you soon.
Godspeed.
Moi moi.
Woo, it's starting. Woo.
bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, have a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Wonderful people, you.
Oh, thank you, lovely.
Lots of blessings for the project.
Yeah, hope to see you
Thank
there.
you.
Annie.
Hope to see you, Annie.
Aha. Yeah, we talk, Cornelia.
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Mhm.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hmm.